What's up, guys? Before this video starts, I just wanted to give you guys an update on where I've been. It's been about a month since my last video, and that was a taillight video that I did. And I'll post that in the link in the description box below. But I picked up another day at work. I now work Wednesdays through Saturdays at my family restaurant. And summertime is the busiest time for us. And so I'm going to try and put videos out for you guys every 2 weeks instead of every Sunday. But it will be on Sundays that these new videos will come out. But every 2 weeks, there will be a new video. And I'll change the banner above to accommodate what I just said. Now let's go ahead and get into this video. Now guys, on to the video for today. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to change the oil on your 2007 through 2011 Jeep JKU. Let's go ahead and I'll show you what parts and tools you need. So this is all the tools and parts that you will need. Starting off, we have gloves. They're mediums. Yes, I have small hands, but gloves to protect your hands from the oil. You will need, depending on what motor you have in your Jeep, I have the 3.8 liter V6. My motor takes 5W20 motor oil. It wants synthetic blend for whatever reason, but it doesn't really matter. And then also, it doesn't really matter what brand that you buy. Also, just double check what kind of oil that you need for your Jeep. If you do have the 3.8 liter V6 like mine does, you will need the 5W20 motor oil, and I'll link some of that in the description box below if you want to go online and purchase it. But mine takes 6 quarts of oil, and that's what we did here. We got 6 quarts. We got a ratchet wrench here with a 1/2 inch socket on the end. We've got a K&N oil filter. Now this is the part number that you need for your Jeep. It's the HP 1002. This is for 2007 through 2011 Jeep JKs with the 3.8 liter in it. So that is the number there, and I'll post that in the link in the description box below. Also, you'll need a funnel to get your new oil in your oil pan. Or God, I'm losing my voice here, guys, and I'm losing my train of thought. And also just some sort of an oil pan or drainage pan. So that's all you need. Like I said, let's go ahead and jump into this oil change. All right, guys, getting under here underneath the Jeep, make sure you put your gloves on, get your ratchet, put your oil pan underneath your oil pan here. And all you're gonna do is, this is mine at least, this is a 1/2 inch bolt. And all you're gonna do is take this out and let your oil drain into there. Like I'm tightening it on that one. Oh, goodness. This is tight. Oh, there it goes. Just break that loose there, and then all you're gonna do is loosen that. I'll back up a little bit because I know that's going to splash. Oh shit. That was a little fail. That is a big fail. Alright guys, so I got all the oil kind of cleaned up. I'll pressure wash it after we're done. But the next thing we're going to do is take our oil filter off. All you want to do is unscrew it with your hands, and these are only on hand tight. So when you put your new one back on, make sure you only do it hand tight. So we're going to go ahead and take that off now. Alright, I'm here to get this on video now. We're going to make sure that this doesn't spew everywhere. I don't think it does. I have the oil pan underneath. Oh, let's go ahead and scoot Run the oil pan over a little bit. Slowly. Just gonna slowly unscrew this. Is just dumping the rest of that oil out. I think that's it now. Oops, sorry. This is very uncomfortable for me. Oh. Okay. Wow, that's the oil is now everywhere. Okay, well, and now that's off. That was fun. All right, guys, so the next step is putting your new oil filter on. And by the way, there's no specific brand that you really need to buy. I like K&N because I've always bought their products I bought their products from my last Jeep, and I'm going to continue buying their products for this Jeep. So we're going to go ahead and hand tighten this one on right now, guys. This is a horrible camera angle. I'm sorry about that. Like I said, you just want to let's just thread it on a few ways. And all you want to do when you're putting these on, like I said in the previous clip, do not put them too tight, like too tight on there. You just want them hand tight, like that. That's as tight as you need them, guys. And that's just a few turns, and that's on there pretty snug. So let's go ahead and put our oil pan and everything back together and put our new oil in. All right, guys, so our next step here is just putting your drain plug back in and tightening it down. Now, there are torque specs for the drain plug on your oil pan, but I am not going to torque it down to that. I know it doesn't need to be very tight. I'm not sure the exact torque specs. I'll flash those up on the screen now, but these I know don't need to be very tight. This is hand tightened on there, but I'm just going to give it a few turns with the socket wrench, and we will tighten this bad boy up, and I'll show you guys how to put your new oil in. All right, guys, so the next step in this oil change is finding your oil fill part. And by the way, it says right here on your oil cap, right here where the oil goes in, it says what kind of oil you need, and it says SAE 5W20, so we've got the correct oil. So all you're going to do is take this off. Oh, damn, that's on there kind of tight, obviously. So you're just going to take this thing off right here, and we're going to go ahead and put our new oil in. All right, guys, the next step, like I said, is just going to put your cone in there, and you're just going to pour your new oil in there. Like I said, it takes 6 quarts. Also, I just wanted to tell you guys, just as a reminder, I would buy 7 quarts instead of 6, just in case, as it fills up with 6 quarts. Like I said, this motor does take 6 quarts of oil. Buy 7 quarts just in case it needs a little extra. I did not, but it's okay. I'm going to go to O'Reilly's later on and buy a 7th one, so I can make sure my oil is full to the brim. So let's go ahead and put this new oil in. Hey guys, so before this video ends, I just wanted to give you guys some information about your Jeep as well. So when you turn over the key, I'm gonna shut my door so it's not too loud for you guys. So you see trip A down there in the bottom right corner? So trip A is what I like to keep, how I keep track of when I need to change my oil. Now, I just reset it, and to reset it is you just hover over trip A and you hold down this button right here. Just hold it down until it turns to 0. And it should be fine to go on from there. Now, I change my oil every 3,000 miles. So when this trip A hits 3,000 miles, I know it's time to change my oil. And that's right around the time when the change oil light or indicator goes off. Now, also, that change oil indicator, when you after you change your oil, this is how to reset it. So make sure your Jeep is off at first. You're going to turn your Jeep key all the way until everything is turned, all the lights turn on, but not the vehicle is started. After all the lights disappear, don't mind my ABS, traction control, and the ESP BAS sign. That is, those are always on for me because I have ABS problems. But anyway, after all those lights are turned off, you're going to hit your gas pedal 3 times really fast. And then you're going to turn it off and start your Jeep back up. Alright guys, and that is pretty much it for this video. So also, you just want to make sure after every quart that you're pouring, I would just look underneath your Jeep just to make sure there are not any leaks from the drain plug or the oil filter. And if there is, just tighten those just a little bit and stop pouring, just tighten those a little bit and you should be fine. I don't have any leaks, which is good. I got my little cap inside the engine back on. I haven't done a startup test yet, but I'll do that here in a little while. Guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this.